This must be the funeral anthem part of the song. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host and Count of the Cabaletta, Ken Levine. I'm a singer and vocal coach here on YouTube, and today we're looking at Europa. Oh, no, sorry, we're looking at OOMPH and their song Europa from their album Ritual. But before we do that, just remind you all to please remember to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all that YouTube-y stuff, so you don't miss out on any of the great things that we produce here every week on the channel. Yeah, this comes from Chiffon McElvey, a subscriber, said, hey, if you're interested in this kind of music, take a listen. I'm not entirely sure what this kind of music is, but we will find out. Judging by the cover, and I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, or the contents of the book by its cover, I think this might be a heavy metal band, and yeah, I don't know anything about them. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Heavy distorted guitars off the top. This is a fan-made video with translations. Okay, so right off the top, I'm getting a really strong Till Lindemann vibe from my favorite band, Rammstein, favorite metal band from Germany. So this is kind of like another iteration of Rammstein. Though I don't know anything about the band, and I'm not sure if there are any of the band members in OOMPH, which is... I don't know why that makes me giggle every time. The name of the band shouldn't. Maybe there's some significance to OOMPH in Germany that I don't know. But anyway, here we go.
Du warst jung und gierig, du warst stark und schön, wolltest mehr, es war nicht schwierig, deine Größe war obszön. Und von außen kamen sie in Scharen her, doch du hattest kein Erbarmen, Leichen trieben auf dem Meer. Europa, stirb langsam, Europa, sei bereit. Europa, stirb langsam, nimm dir Zeit für den Untergang. Wird man dich vermissen, wenn die Glocke schlägt, wird man deine Fahne hissen, wenn man dich zu Grabe trägt.
Hang on, I just want to go back here to a little moment. It's almost like a low growl. I don't know that this vocalist is like a true basso the way that Till Lindemann is, so that it feels a little bit manufactured.
Wird man dich vermissen, wenn die Glocke schlägt.
You know, in the way that when you're trying to imitate somebody who has a really low voice and do that kind of low growl. Yes, I'm a really intimidating guy over the phone. That's kind of what it feels like, though. It's sort of like super mid-rangey in how they've created the sound. So I don't know what this guy sounds like in real life. Whoever's producing the album, I just want to go back to that. It's kind of a fun little moment, exposed vocal moment.
Wird man dich vermissen, wenn die Glocke schlägt, wird man deine Fahne hissen, wenn man dich zu Grabe trägt, wird man dich verbrennen, wird dein Tod verklärt, wird man deinen Namen nennen, wenn man deine Urne leert, wird man dich weinen, kriegst du deinen Stein, wird man sich im Schmerz vereinen.
This must be the funeral anthem part of the song. Is this melody taken from something else, or is this just composed for this piece? I don't know. So we're back to the beginning bit, but the song is not over. Europa! Streiben langsam! I just sort of had a flash of the Big Lebowski when he's confronted by all the nihilists. I don't know why this unrelenting nihilism about Europe dying slowly or whatever just brought that vision to mind. Anyway. Okay, that's the end, I think. Yes, there you go. Yeah, that was OOMPH. And their song, Europa. I'm not sure from whence this track came. This video was created that we're looking at with the lyrics, anyways, and from 2019. Maybe if someone knows a little bit more about the song, Chiffon McElwee, maybe you could write some notes for us all down below. I don't know this band. They might be huge. They probably are huge, and I just am oblivious, and that's par for the course. So, yeah, the vocal growl. Obviously, not a lot of singing other than, I think, the anthem in the middle of the song, which was more like a funeral dirge. Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I kind of dug it. You know, it's sort of like this slow burn tune. I've looked at a few of those before in this genre, and again, metal is for me it's a bit of a rabbit warren still. I'm navigating what all of the different nooks and crannies of what metal is, and all of the iterations of what metal has become over the years. One of the things that struck me is the similarities, obviously, in the sound with Rammstein, though I think Rammstein is a different animal altogether in terms of, the direction and thrust of that band. And this one, maybe it's anytime you listen to someone growling in that sort of low, deep-throated growl, metal growl, they sound like Till Lindemann, or they're trying to sound like Till Lindemann. And so it just sort of sounds like something that we've heard before. I would like actually to learn more about producing that deep growl safely, because as a classical musician, a classical singer, you never use that really. It's not even a fact that any of the great masters would ever call upon their vocalists to do during a performance. So you kind of avoid that, and you wonder if there's any particular wear and tear that you need to try to be aware of when you're attempting that sort of sound, making sure that you don't enter into any kind of area where you are potentially going to do some vocal damage. And I would urge anyone who is maybe a singer, metal singer, maybe you have lessons with someone who teaches that particular technique. Let me know. I would like to find out more, and maybe we can have a nice conversation about the similarities, some of the important differences, and things to think about if you are attempting this sort of stuff. So yeah, there you go. I hope you learned something there. I know I'm always learning. If you are a young singer who is, or I don't know, you don't have to be young. You can just be new and young in your journey. And you're looking for some guidance, I strongly recommend you reach out to a vocal coach. Learning one-on-one lessons with a vocal coach is the best way to learn. There's so much information to impart. But if one isn't available where you live, and times being what they are, it's not always easy to get together in person. You can always reach out to a vocal coach with virtual lessons. There's many of us out here. You don't have to work with me, but if you want to work with me, I will be sure to leave my link down below in the description, kenlevinevocalcoach.com, as well as my Wizio page. Both are really easy ways to get a hold of me. And as always, please remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff that we produce here every week on the channel. And if you've made it to the end of another video, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.